Be back in a second.
Welcome back. The stream had to go off there because there was a slight echo in the party and no game volume either, so hopefully this FRA Square is coming round to finish his lap here in 1:30 hour. Let me get his timings up. Just going through chicane. And this is the back end. Going 29.7. Not too bad. Who else set a lap? Mr. Oka U5S with a 1:29.1, Corey Marshall with a 1:28.6, and I've just realised that Golden set a 1:27.7 in Q2, which is very, very decent. Very well done from him. Fingerboy's coming along to finish second sector, and a bit hesitant there, not wanting to hit Jake Beard, I believe. I think he may be coming around to start a lap now, but Fingerboy very, very strong through there. Nice speed. I do believe Viper and Fingerboy are the only ones on a proper lap right now. But Easton, well, he was on an out lap, and who's that who's spun? Is that Jake? It must have been Jake. Jakey B. Unfortunate there, but and Zaizu MX is off the track, going through the S's there. I'm back, sorry about that. No problem.
Apparently the cars are louder than the commentary. Needs to turn the game volume down a little bit and on the sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for that. We've got a bit of a issue on that sort of things, but we'll try and get this sorted out as we've just lost. Looks like it looks like FR Square just went flying off the track there, just spun. Looks like his soft tyres are not doing him any favours at all. So as it stands, Golden.
So Golden with a very good lap.
Yeah, in the Ferrari, you got Fingerboy in the Williams, in 4th place, Baraka in 3rd and Red Bull, Corey Marshall in the McLaren in 2nd, and it looks as if Jakey is just sitting on the sidelines there. Either he's just holding fire, I'm not too sure yet. We'll have a look. Unless he's actually using his teammate to try and get a bit of... Oh, what is Square doing? He's going all over the place. He's losing the back end, everything. Looks like that setup is not doing him any favours. So we'll have a look and see what happens. Anyway, right. So,
Left coming through spoon, taking a lot of care.
yeah, thank you very much, guys. Is the stream quality okay? Is it any issues? Is that so? So, all right, okay. So let's have a look at this. Right. So, it looks as if Fingerboy's invalidated his lap. Square's come in. Where is Jakey? Jakey's crashed and literally lost his left part of his front wing. So I don't know what's happened there. So what have I missed then, Sacred Gamer? What have I actually missed?
Not much, just FRA Square just struggling with setup at the moment.
Yeah, Callum is just finishing off. He's just coming down the 130R in the racing points. He lost his back end. He looks at powerful sector 2 as he's come flying around up to the last chicane, the Casio Triangle. Right to the left and to the right again, all the way around. This is coming up to the last turn as he comes flying through. Oh my goodness! Oh, that's it. He's out. Yeah. Ooh, what's happened there? What's going on with the drivers today?
Back into the bump. That bump is deadly. This is going to play a factor in the race. I can already see.
He was going into the pits. He was going into the pits. And he's lost that car, and he's absolutely easting. So Callum, at the moment, Rizin and Hawks, who I don't think they've actually set a lap. No, they haven't set a lap. They're both out, and Callum's out. So here comes Lefties in the Mercedes coming around the spoon corner as he literally just puts a pedal to the metal in the Mercedes all the way down the 130R and literally hitting up to 194, 195 miles an hour. It's purple middle sector. Here he goes, coming into the last chicane, which is the Casio Triangle of the Suzuka circuit. Here we go. Right, and then left, and he's invalidated. He's invalidated that lap, so
he's invalidated. Oh.
Right, okay, Oxtease, here we go. He's starting his lap in the Toro Rosso, coming through the S curves. And here we go. That's indeed, he's doing very, very well. And sets a purple first sector, nicely done on the little chicane there, as he makes a great exit out to the. This is the quite little hairpin here. This is the one you've got to be very careful on. Just got to touch the apex very slightly and then really massively just get right on the power as quick as you possibly can. Well, have you got this race tomorrow, isn't you? Got this race tomorrow, haven't you, Sacred?
No, I was racing yesterday.
Oh yeah, sorry, you was racing yesterday, wasn't you? So you know how difficult it is. Yeah, that's all right. I'll slept since then. Sorry, pal. So anyway, it's 130R. In the Toro Rosso, here we go. Let's see what he can try to do. He's going to get a cheeky toe for the Red Bull as well. It's going to be quite interesting. So here we go. He gets a nice cheeky toe. I don't know who that Red Bull is. He's moved out of the way. Here comes Oxtease straight away up to Casio Triangle. Nicely turned in there. Hasn't invalidated his lap. This is a quite decent lap. It looks pretty decent, and it is a 1:28.5. Nice on the medium tyres.
Very, very nice. I respect a good lap from these guys.
Right, okay, now, Jakey, he is on the medium tyres.
So way back into the pits. I don't know if he was setting a really, really bad lap because he was starting the mediums, but a little bit of a banker lap.
I'm just having a look at Jakey's. Yeah, Jakey's got front wing damage again. It looks as if Jakey's got a problem at the moment in that Alfa Romeo, and he can't seem to get a decent lap because he's got front wing damage again, which means he's going to come in. He's still got a little bit of time. He's going to have to set a lap, otherwise he's going to be out of Q2 and basically miss out on the.
Easton's going out again. So if JKB could go round by a broken front wing and hopefully get in the 1 minute 30s. High 1 minute 30s, he would definitely get himself into Q3.
No, Jakey's coming in the pits. Is he? No, he's not.
He's missed the pit entry.
He's missed the pit entry. What is he doing?
He's the bump with no traction. It's the hardest thing ever.
Oh dear. Right. Lefton is retired. He feels that he has gone fast enough. He's actually retired, so he's actually out of Q2. So Jakey just needs to get round and set a lap. See what he can actually do. So anyway, Viper, our championship winner in the Williams. When I asked him last week in Singapore, was he looking forward to this track? His simple answer was no.
No.
It was a simple no. It wasn't an explanation or anything. It was just like a no. So,
I'm on a few words.
Yeah, definitely. He's a man of few words. So, but we'll see what he can do anyway. So anyway, let's do a flying lap with the championship winner, shall we? But obviously fighting for the constructors. So let's get on board with Viper.
And Jacoby is out of the session.
There you go. That means he's out. So right, here we go. So here comes Viper. We're going to start his lap now, all the way down, straight away, round to turn 1. This is the one that can actually the infamous Senna and Prost corner. Round with turn 1, then round to turn 2. Now you've got the S-curves here, which is turn 3, nicely into turn 4, all the way around to turn 5. Again, you've got to be very careful this one. Around turn 6, these S-curves are pretty intense. With medium traction it's hard, but with no traction it's even worse. Turn 7, and then turn 8, nicely round the corners there from Viper, up to turn 9. Beautifully taken, look at that. Oh, he's invalidated his lap.
Oh,
and I don't think he might have enough time to get around and possibly set a lap. But at the moment, actually, well, he still needs to set a time, because otherwise he is going to be knocked out. Which means Hawks and Rizin are still going to get through. But Viper really needs to up his game now. As Golden has retired, he feels that he's gone fast enough, and he has on a 1:27.7. on the soft tyres. So here comes Viper. He is going to be he should not cut the last chicane. If he cuts the last chicane, that's him out. So what do we reckon here, Sacred? Has he invalidated that? He's invalidated. He's out. Right. Oh dear, these guys are not loving Suzuka, are they?
Square's coming through the final chicane. It's going to say a good lap here. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it is. It's 28.1. Nicely done from the Square. Very nicely done. And Fingerboy goes third.
28.3.
Here comes Corey Marshall. Let's have a look. Corey Marshall 28.1. Nicely done from Corey Marshall.
Very matched.
Here comes Baraka. He's found the 2.5. Here he comes from the last chicane, the Casio Triangle. Let's have a look and see what you can finish it off on in the Red Bull. Here comes Mr. Baraka himself as he finishes and does a 27.5. Nicely done. Right, okay, I'll admit. And Easton does a, well, he hasn't actually set it, so he does a 27.9, looks like. So, not bad there from Easton, I have to say. But only only 8 drivers actually setting a lap time. The rest of the drivers having major issues with Suzuka. It's not doing them any favours, is it, Sacred?
Maybe it's just the wrong setup they're using, but some of these guys, I don't know if they've just not attempted a lap, or they've just retired.
There's a possibility, but also it depends on what the race weather's going to be like as well. So, you know, but we need to make sure that it looks like Square is actually, he's actually on a lap at the moment, so he's just coming around to finishing off his laps, so he'll be the last driver to cross the line. Hopefully, we're not going to lose any drivers. So that's the last thing we need. Should be okay. Here comes Square, coming up to the 130R. So,
yeah.
What are we looking at here? Because obviously we've lost Viper, looks like we've lost Lefted, Viper, Callum, and Jakey out of this. He's coming to the pits. He's retiring the pits. Looks like.
Stringy 13 says, to be honest, not a pad track. Yep, it's definitely not a pad track. It's very difficult on the pad.
Yep. But decent performance there from Corey Marshall, 4th place in the McLaren. Not bad, actually. Pretty decent. Right, do you want to take us through the top 10 to get us through the who we lost actually at the? Oh, look at that! Look, we've got a 6-car shootout.
Oh.
So who
maybe
we lost
less pressure in Q3 actually. With only 6 drivers participating.
Right, so take us through the 6 drivers we've lost in.
Right, well, it's more than 6 drivers that we've lost, but we do
Oh,
have
sorry,
6
sorry,
drivers remaining. Well, I'll go through the people that we've lost. So we've lost the Mercedes of Zizou Easton, we've lost him. Hawk, we've lost in the Toro Rosso. Rislin in the Red Bull. Lefted in the Mercedes. Williams of VRL Viper. Callum G in the Racing Point. And Jacob E, I do believe, in the Alfa Romeo. They will not be participating in Q3, unfortunately.
Well,
but we do have a 6-car shootout. As
we do,
mentioned
yeah.
by...
I think it's the first time I've actually seen a 6-car shootout for Q3 in some time, actually, I have to say.
I
So
might need to
that's...
fix these camera settings for the offset TV pod.
Just put in broadcast, mate, the camera type. So, but obviously, trying to see... We're going to have an opportunity to give everybody a shot on qualifying anyway, so we've got enough time to hopefully give each driver a bit of a shout out, a bit of a lap of their own. It also depends on when they're all coming out, so. And it looks like somebody's on their way out already, and it is.
Well, these guys, they didn't use their softs in Q1, so they will have two pairs to use this time, or 3 pairs if they want to be very, very risky and risk, well, betting on no safety car at the end.
It's true,
never know
but it looks
what is
as
possible.
like Square is our first driver out in the Alfa Romeo. So we've got Square, and then I believe it's Fingerboy, then Golden. No, sorry, Fingerboy, then XTs, and then Golden, I believe. Yeah, that's right. So Square is our first guy out, mate. So 6-car shootout for pole position in the F1 division in Japan. This is a pretty decent track, a very demanding track, because it's quite easy to get penalties, especially out of Sector 1, the S-curves you've got to be very careful with, and more importantly, the last chicane. Now, the last chicane on this game, if you cut the corner ever so, well, if you cut the corner deliberately, it will give you a 5-second time penalty. So you've got to be very careful.
Needs to be careful that he doesn't give any of these guys a tow.
I think he's not attempting to give anybody a tow, but he can see. There you go. The Toro Rosso goes straight past him, so obviously Square saw that coming. He's also got a Williams behind him, which is Fingerboy, so he's probably going to let Fingerboy go past him, which looks as if he might be doing. But no, Fingerboy decides, no, I'm going to sit behind you. So, it looks as if it's going to be Oxtease.
Oh, second yellow flag, what's going on here?
No, it looks like it was... so, it looks as if... Right, okay. So, here we go. Oxtease is going to start his opening lap. Let's take him through this court. Right, here we go. DRS wide open. He's going to start his lap in a Suzuka for pole, hopefully try and get pole position all the way down to the infamous, as we said before, the Senna Prost corner. Turn 1, straight round to turn 2. Nicely done. Hitting on the apex. Here we go. Right, approaching turn 3, then 4. All the way around to turn 5. Nicely on the S-curves here. This is turn 6. Again, just clipping the curb ever so nicely. Then round to turn 7. Keeping on pushing it around all the way up to turn 8. He goes a little bit too deep there, almost hits the wall. Then he comes up to turn 9. Right, Golden has actually retired from... what's happened to Golden? We're about to have a look at that. I think we've lost him somewhere. I don't know where he's been lost, but it looks like yellow flags around Sector 1. It looks as if we've lost him around... Yes, there he is. He's actually crashed into the wall. Yes, he is. Right, let's carry on with Oxtease. Sorry about that. As he comes round, he's approaching the spoon corner. He did almost lose it himself, actually, fun enough. We've got yellow flags around 6-3. I believe it's actually somebody slowing down. Right, round spoon goes, Oxtease, as he comes flying round the spoon all the way down, literally pedal to the metal down to 130 yards. It's the fastest part of the track is going pretty much downhill all the way up. Strangely, you don't get DRS around here, which is, well, I should think so. All the way around to 130 yard. Now coming up to Casio Triangle. This is the infamous 1989 incident between Prost and Senna, when Prost and Senna came together in that little corner she came before then. Here comes Oxtease, and he's going to set the first lap 28.0. Right, Fingerboy. He sets the second lap 28.3 for a Fingerboy.
Square's invalidated.
Right, here comes Corey Marshall. Looks like he's actually... Where is Corey Marshall? No, yeah, Corey Marshall's actually... Corey Marshall is the only person who's actually going to set a lap. He's actually made a purple middle sector here. Nicely turned into the Casio corner there. Here comes Corey Marshall. Just does ever so off slightly. This is actually looking pretty good. It's 28.5, but he has the fastest third sector there. So at the moment, Oxtease has preliminary pole position. Well, what do you reckon on that one? So Golden has crashed out already. He's going to be in 6th place. What do you reckon on this one then, Sacred? Who would you reckon is going to get pole position?
I'm not too sure. These guys are very, very unpredictable. You never know, they can throw out anything they want.
Well, I think Finger Boy is either on the in lap or still trying to get around as quick as he possibly can. Let's have a look and see what his time is around sector 2. As he comes around the spoon corner. No, he has backed off. So no, he's on that in lap at the moment. So at the moment, the only two people that actually have a set lap is FRI Square and obviously Mr. Baraka. Obviously, Golden can't set a time because unfortunately crashed out in the S's. I believe it was round turn 5, I believe.
I think Square's going to go out in a lap.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Right, so yes he is. Here comes Square now. So he's about to set a lap. Here we go in the 130R. He's just weaving a little bit. Looks like he's trying to get some heat to the tyres. He's just doing it out. I think it's an in lap now. We've got just over 6 minutes left of Q3. Only 6 drivers, and yeah, Square has slowed down.
He's about to go on a lap.
Yep. Right, is he going to... Yeah, here he goes. Right, let's have a look at Square. Let's see what he can try and do. Right, here we go. All the way down. The first setup, the first corner. We're approaching turn 1.
A little late on the DRS.
Yeah, a little bit late. Here we go. Round turn 1. Nicely done. Round turn 2 there. Beautifully done there from Square. Right, so very nice exit there. Here we go. Up to turn 3. Nicely round turn 3. Down to round turn 4.
Ooh,
that's where Golden
gravel.
lost it. Oh, it literally just crashes the ground. Around turn 5, it's straight away around turn 6. Lovely hug in the apex there. All the way around to turn 7. Now we've got to be very careful of this one. He just literally almost gets a little bit off the track there, but around turn 8, approaches turn 9. First purple sector. Nicely done. Beautiful exit there out of turn 9. Straight around to turn 10. Here we go again. All the way around to this, the little hairpin, which is turn 11 and 12. So turn 11, straight around turn 12. Nicely done there from Square. Let's see what we can actually do.
On the hairpin there.
Yep,
Definitely.
turn 13. As he comes flying around the corner, round to turn 14. Here comes Spoon. Spoon is the one that can actually catch you out around turn 15 and 16. Nicely done there, round Spoon. Oh, he loses the back end. It's a beautiful drift. I'll tell you what, that was a show off, wasn't it? Nicely done round turn 16, all the way down to the 130R. Here we go, all the way up to, it's turn 15. Right, okay, purple, middle sector, round turn 16, all the way around. And coming up to Casio corner. Here it comes. Nicely turned to the first chicane there. Then he's invalidated. He's invalidated his lap.
And he flies
Right.
Who else is going to go on the lap here?
Right, Baraka has invalidated his lap. So he's not on a lap at the moment, so he's going to try and just get round. But we've got just over 4 minutes to go. Next, he's the fastest lap at the moment on a 1:28.0, with Finger Boy only 3 tenths behind him. It's still all to play for.
Definitely, mate. Definitely.
So we'll see what happens.
Yes, indeed, it. That's what we'll hoping for. We're hoping for some good laps. Anyway, I'm just following all my words here.
Right, okay, so thank you very much for the guys that are actually watching so far. We've got 17 viewers. Thank you very much. I've got a couple of people saying they're all dodgy today. Rapid, Square is the GOAT of CCRL. If Collie was the bad, if Collie was this bad, wonder how the race will go. We'll soon find out, but it's cool rocket, I guarantee you. Right, okay, here we go. So Baraka is just coming round to start his lap, I think. I know he's gone into the pits, so. Right. And it looks like Oxtease is about to start, he's coming out now. He wants to set a lap and get as fast as he can. The other guy's going to have to come out sooner rather than later. Right. Okay, so Oxtease in the Toro Rosso needs to find some other time. Can they get in the 127s? But can the other guys actually challenge him. We'll have a look and see. As I said, 17 viewers so far. Thank you very much for you guys watching. If you have any questions or anything you want to mention in the chat, please let us know, and I'll try and give you a shout out. What we got? Why are there 6 people in Q3 says Pinecone? Because we had 2 guys crash out and the other guys did not set a lap. Apparently Srini says I'm half decent round Belgium. Mystical Rocket says unlikely, people crashed. Lots of crashes at Pinecone, says Rakyak. But hopefully the race will be quite entertaining. We hope so anyway. So
yep.
And also we only got 5 in Q3 by the way, Pinecone, because unfortunately Gordon actually crashed. So but there you go. Right, so Oxtease, he has got preliminary pole. He's going to try and do everything he possibly can. Yes, he did. So they did. Unlucky for left it to Musical Rocket. He didn't actually set a time in Q2. And apparently Sinho says ABR Oxtease is going to win easy. Wow. Okay. Old statement. Right. Okay. So here we go. Oxtease, he's about to start his lap. Here we go. Nicely around the cashier corner, and this is around turn 18. Right, here we go. Turn 1, all the way down. DRS, wide open. 128.0 is the time speed. Here we go. Let's see if he can actually try and beat it as he comes all the way down to the end. Turn 1, nicely turn it into turn 1. Beautifully done. Round to turn 2, hugs the corner. Beautifully. Very nicely done. Right, here we go. The S corners. Turn 3, nicely round to turn. No, he's backed off. What's he backed off for?
He's realised that he's just made a bit of an error going through the turn 3 of the
Well, he's still got enough time. He might have enough time to go around, and these guys, they're going to have one hit. They're going to have one shot to make this work.
Is going to start.
And Baraka is the first person who's going to start the. Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Seiko. Thank you very much, young man. First person to start lap, Mr. Baraka in the Red Bull. Let's see what we can do. Shall we see? Please, let's have a great lap. 128.0 to beat. Right, here we go. Mr. Baraka in the Red Bull. All the way down to turn 1. Let's see if anybody can actually beat that time. Straight round turn 1. Nicely done there. Beautifully done round to turn 2. That was even much more smoother than Elsie's. Right, let's have a look. Round the S's. Turn 3. Nicely done. Turn 4. Beautifully done. Here we go. Up to turn 5. Just gets a little bit too overconfident. Then round turn 6. Just hugs that corner. Very, very nicely done. Up to turn 7, nicely done. Down straight down to power. There's turn 8, very nicely done for Baraka. Let's see what we can do. It is not well. It's a 32-1. It's saying purple on my screen, but I don't think it's a purple first sector. Anyway, nicely round turn 9 and turn 10. Here we go. Up to turn 11, which is the hairpin, which is nicely done. Now here we go. All the way round. This is turn 12. All the way around turn 12. Now we're approaching turn 13, which is Spoon. So we go, round turn 13, here it comes. Spoon is the one that's going to try and catch him out. Beautifully done there from Baraka. Beautifully done round Spoon. Just touches the apex very nicely and smooth. Right, here we go. 130R.
Very good middle sector.
It should be a very good middle sector. You're absolutely right there. Sacred 11.4. Nicely done. Here we go. Round to turn 14. Here we go. 15, 16 and 17. This is the Casio corner triangle. 15. Nicely done. Round 16. All the way around to turn 17. Now to turn 18. Here he goes. Will he be quick enough? It looks it's going to be quick. 27.8.
127.8. Very well done. I think FRA square.
Right.
Eyes invalidated. Corey Marshall's coming.
Right, Finger Boy in the Williams. Here he comes. He's found 6 tenths. He's 11.3. I think he's actually a little bit faster than Baraka. Actually in the Red Bull. Here we go. Out to Casio triangle. Do not break this up now. Nicely done round Casio triangle. Here he goes. He's going to finish off the lap. Here goes Finger Boy. This could be quicker. It is quicker. 27.8.
He's beaten by 200ths of a second.
Unbelievable. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the 11.2 from Oxtease. He's actually faster, a tenth faster than Baraka. And from Finger Boy, here we go. This could be pole position for Oxtease as he comes around the Casio triangle. Nice fast turn as he comes right through. Let's have a look. Will it be? It's going to be tight. It's a 27.5.
What a lap. Oh my god.
That was a brilliant lap from Oxtease. He gets pole position. Nicely done by 3 tenths. Fantastic pole position there from Oxtease.
Immense lap from Oxtease, mate. Oh my god.
That was fantastic. That was. Excuse me. Corey Marshall did improve on his lap, but wasn't fast enough. But what a power lap from Oxtaves. 27.5. He was fast in middle sector. He literally found the 10th in the middle sector and then found all the rest of his time. Another 2 tenths in the Casio triangle. Awesome, awesome. So there we go. Right. So.
Korean flag on just to represent Korea. But
so anyway, VRT Golden Ferrari didn't set a time. He unfortunately crashed. Then we got FRA Square in the Alfa Romeo. Didn't improve on his time. Corey Marshall 28.1 in the McLaren. Then we've got Mr. Baraka 27.819 in Red Bull. Fingerboy 27.817 in the Williams. And then ABR Oxtees in the Toro Rosso with a 127.593. Over 2 tenths quicker.
Very exciting qualifying there.
It was. The rest of it was a bit boring. So, right. So, first crash in the race is Musical Rocket. Well, we don't know yet, mate. Everybody's saying Hawks will crash first. Golden might turn 1 crash, says Rackyak. You never know. Not too sure at the moment. We've got 19 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. So, right. Sacred, who do you reckon is going to win? Actually, do you know what? Let's answer that question first. Who's going to crash first? Who do you reckon?
Well, turn 1, there's definitely going to be someone. It's just going to.
Are we going to have an exact replay of the Ayrton Senna Alan Prost incident in turn 1 in 1990 between 2 drivers? Could be interesting, couldn't it? But who do you reckon will crash first? Everybody said Hawks. Some people said Golden. What would you say?
Well, I'm afraid. It's not my position to say who's going to spin or not. So,
wuss.
Right, no, it's going to be lefted.
And that didn't take that long, did it?
No,
call you a wuss. You're like, right, okay, I'm going to tell you now, man. Happy days. No, I've actually, do you know what? I've got. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm going to actually go with Golden. No disrespect to you, Golden. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, who's going to win the race now? Who's going to win the race?
Well, from Oaks qualifying, it looks very promising for him. It was a very immense lap.
I think I'm going to pick Mr. Baraka actually because he looks pretty smooth around this track. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, would you like to take us through the formation lap, Mr. Gamer?
Well, I will. So Oates will be starting first. Fingerboy will be starting second. Mr. Boaka is going to be starting in third. Corey Marshall.
There you go, sir.
Fourth square. Golden sixth. Mercedes of Zizou is seventh. Easton eighth. Hawk ninth. Rislin 10. BRT left at 11th. Viper 12th. Cam G 13th. JKB 14th. And Kilbro pit lane start.
Yeah, actually.
I don't think he's
we
racing.
lost him actually. No, I don't think he is actually. So we'll see what happens on that side of things. Hey ho. Right, okay. So let's have a quick look at the chat, see what's going on. There is an echo, says Rakyek from comms.
Yep. Try to fix that, mate.
We're trying to fix it, mate. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. So you're going to have to put up with it, unfortunately. So I'll try my end, see if it is my end. It might be. Right, try that. Is that better?
Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, no echo now.
Right, okay, it was from me then, so it's probably from me. Apologies for that. Right, okay. Alright, so we are ready to start the well, pretty much the we are ready to just get cracking with this Japanese Grand Prix. Hopefully it will be very good. We shall see what happens.
Hopefully no coronavirus victims from this race here, especially no social distancing on the podium.
Well, but I don't think they can do that, unfortunately. So there you go.
Whoever's on the podium,
right?
See, because you're that quick, you're gonna get coronavirus from it. But that's a gamble you must take. Right, so
no joke though. So obviously, hopefully, and we everybody at CCRL obviously wants to thank everybody from the NHS for doing all the hard work they've been doing. Keeping everybody safe, and obviously like to put a shout out to all the key workers as well. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate all the hard work.
Just towards the families that have been affected by this disease, and I'll leave you to do the lights, mate.
Right, okay, here we go. So we are ready to steady go, and we're off, and here we go, go, and there goes Oxtease with a great start. Fingerboy literally having a look. I thought it was going to be a centre thrust, a little incident there, but look at Fingerboy trying to get past. But Oxtease gets a great start over the medium tyres.
And Corey Marshall's been spun off by Golden a square. Oh my god, that was a big impact.
We had the first crash, and it's Corey Marshall. What happened there? Tell us what happened there. Excuse me. Oh, tear. Right, Golden, he's moved himself up to 4th place. Right, we've also got Square, he's up to 5th. Rislin, he's up to 6th place. Hawk has got 7th place at the moment. Zizu in the 8th. We're just keeping an eye on Rislin in the actual Red Bull. We'll keep an eye on what's going on in the front. Oxtease has just got an absolutely unbelievable start. He's almost 7/10 quick, straight away. Managed to move away 7/10 from Fingerboy, who's actually on the soft tyres. And look at Mr. Baraka as well, trying to keep up with Fingerboy. But at the moment, we've got such a great start, haven't we, Sacred?
Yeah, definitely. Apologies for the comments that I made about the podium there. There was no malice intended. It was me simply being idiotic.
Okay, no problem, guys. But here comes Golden at the moment. Look at side by side. Look at this 4 wires, 4 guys going into Casio corner. Oh my goodness gracious me, we've got a 4-car battle, and this is for 3rd place. What a great start. Look at Baraka and Golden just battling out up at the exit, and we've got literally Square trying right in the background now as he's coming through. And listen, look, we've got Risen as well. This is side by side coming into turn 1. Oh, what a move from Golden. Beautiful move. And look at Square literally going on the inside of Baraka. Baraka has got no answer for it, but he's just trying to defend all he can. But what an overtake there for Square. But here goes Baraka, the Square goes off the track, and there goes Risen as well. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Hawk is off the track.
Contact.
Hawk's out.
We've lost. Oh no, Hawks is gone.
VSC.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Whoever said Hawks would crash out first, congratulations, you just won the prize. Because unfortunately he has crashed out, and we've got a virtual safety car, and that has not done any favours to Oxtease, because now he has to slow down. So after all that hard work of getting fast, it looks like there's been, literally, Risen's got a 3-second time penalty as well, and we are back to racing speed. Right, let's get back onto this battle for 1st place, because Oxtease has got Fingerboy now all over his gearbox. That virtual safety car did Fingerboy all the wonders he wanted, because now he can start battling with Oxtease. And all the way back there, there's Golden, and there's Baraka trying to have a little battle as well. Well, we what did we say we're going to be crashes? Yes, we did. Hawks has unfortunately been crashed out, but now we've got a battle going on for 1st. We've got a battle going on for 2nd. And here comes Fingerboy as well, all the way on the gearbox. Will he have DRS? And DRS be enabled after this lap? I'm not too sure. Yes, it is. But he will not have DRS, but he will have to slip line speed. He's catching up to Oxtease very, very quickly, but he will not be able to make the move stick. In the meantime, there goes Baraka. He's trying to catch up to VRT Golden, and this is about for 3rd at the moment.
Right. Makes a move on FRS Square. Very clean for turn 1. No contact made, surprisingly.
Well, yeah, team orders there. Looks like there's team orders between Square and Jakey, because Jakey's managed to make his way up to 5th place. Bearing in mind that he's actually started right down in the bottom as well, so obviously this is a great start from him. I believe, yes, he's made up 9 positions, so great start there from Jakey in the medium tyres in the Alfa Romeo. Right, let's keep an eye on this battle here, actually, Sacred. This battle for first at the moment, it is half a second between the two, and Golden and Baraka are joining in the queue as well. They're not that far behind, and now we're going to have Fingerboy with those soft tyres, just trying to do everything he can to keep up with Oxys. Bear in mind that at the end of this lap, he will have DRS. So Boak is literally 7/10 slower. Well, he's literally just behind VRT God. Look at that 4-car train. This is for the first, which is for the lead. The only driver who's actually on the medium tyres is Oxys. He's actually on the medium tyres, and he's got 3 cars behind him, all at the...
Fingerboy will have DRS down the straight.
He will do indeed. Do you want to take us through it while you sort out this thing with Callum at the moment? Sorry about that.
Yeah,
go take us through it.
As Fingerboy gets a very, very nice run, he's going to make the move here. Oates is doing a bit of weaving here just to kind of confuse him. And Fingerboy seems to have made the move stick round the outside. Oates manages to hold on to his position.
Great defending from Oxys there. That was superb defending, that was. So, right. Golden, look at the 4-car battle now we've got for first place now, because Golden's now got onto the back of this train, and look at Baraka, he's right in the background as well, so we've got now a 4-car battle for the lead. Oxys is doing everything he can to keep Fingerboy behind him, but every time he looks in the rear view mirror, there's Fingerboy. He's got Golden now just literally breathing down his neck, and just behind him, Baraka's literally almost round the back of him as well, trying to catch up. He has to come around the hairpin. This is going to be a this is going to be a good... It depends on the exit they get out of 130R, and more importantly, Jakey is now. Look at Jakey, he's just coming into the picture of this train, and the other guys are catching up with this train now. So this little battle that's going on between Oxys, Fingerboy, Golden, and Baraka is now actually bringing other players, other drivers into the fray.
Yeah. Poker has actually fell back a little bit, so now it's a 3-way battle for the lead here. Golden's going to have a very good run here, and he's going to go try and make the move, and he's spun.
Oh no, look at that! Oh my goodness! Fingerboy just literally gave Golden no room, and he's come back into the track! Well, he's dangerously come back into the track, and that has literally caused reason to actually get front wing damage. Oh my goodness gracious me, that was a very, very silly move to make by Golden. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, that was not a very good entrance back into the track, was it? No, I didn't, unfortunately, no, but I'm sure somebody will clip that anyway. But that was very, very dangerous re-entry there by Golden. Yeah, so I'm sure the stewards will look into that as well. Right, okay, let's carry on with this battle for the lead. Right, so Oxys doing everything very, very well. Keeping it. Square's got a 3-second time penalty at the moment, and look at Baraka as well. He's still battling with this little battle. He's catching up, and just in the background there's Jakey as well. So I'm going to have a look at the. I will keep an eye on what's going on the thing. Oxys is pronounced Oats, by the way. Okay, Oats.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, I might turn this off. Said GSR Joe. Sacred City White. Wow. DQs his Trini. I don't know. It's not down to me, unfortunately. It's down to the stewards. But we'll keep an eye on what's going on in this battle for first. So let's have a look and see what happens as Oats. Here we go. Apologies for that. So Oats is doing everything he can. Yeah, it does look like, but we're going to have DRS. Let's have a look at Fingerboy. Will he be actually close enough to make a move on Oats? Let's have a look. He's getting closer and closer. Here we go. Ooh. He's going to have a look. He's thinking about it. Going around the outside, the hardest part of it, but no. And look at that. Oats is right off his gearbox. And that literally gives Baraka a chance to have a look at Fingerboy now.
Fingerboy makes a bit of an error going through turn 3.
He has, and look at Baraka's just literally all over the gearbox of Fingerboy. Now this is actually going to do Oats a massive amount of favours, because while this is all going on, Ryzen's just got a 5-second time penalty for spinning the pit lane. While this battle is going on, that'll allow Oats to literally just try and pull away a bit more further up the track. Ooh. Because obviously whilst Fingerboy...
Callum,
Callum's lost Callum. What's happened to Callum? What's happened to Callum?
I don't know.
Oh dear, looks like we've. It looks like he's actually. It looks as if he's either crashed out But this is now we've got another virtual safety car. As you said there, safety. This it's trying to keep up the battle so far. We're trying to keep up what's going on. And every time we take our eyes off something else happens.
Yeah.
And we're down to what? How many drivers? We're down to 11 drivers at the moment. One driver, as it stands, is not going to score any points unless something else happens. So, and now we've got another 5-car train here.
Yeah.
So this VSC
retired in the pits. So unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but that move that Golden made was very silly move. Right, DRS has been re-enabled now. Here we go. So let's have a look. Oates, he's got a 6/10 quick, but he's literally got Fingerboy chasing him down with DRS wide open. He's not going to be close enough to make the move stick. But look in the background there, Jakey. Yeah, Jakey's caught up. He is on the medium tyres as well, so he's on a completely different strategy to Baraka. But again, he's managed to catch up and square his teammate is behind him in the soft tyres. Now these soft tyres, they should be able to run on for another few more laps, I think. Yep. But we'll see what happens.
I think lap 15's a max for the softs.
That's asking a lot. That's definitely asking a lot in this track. Bearing in mind you've got to try and keep it within the track limits as well. And obviously with defending, unless you get yourself into a bit of fresh air. But this is turning out to be a nice little battle for the lead.
And
as I said, Oates is doing.
wide.
Yeah, Oates is just—he's literally opened the door nicely there for Fingerboy, because Fingerboy's found another 3 attempts to actually catch up to Oates in the soft tyres. Let's have a look around Spoon. Oates is, it looks as if Oates is possibly buckling under the pressure, I'm not too sure. But let's have a look at Fingerboy. Fingerboy's got, Fingerboy literally almost loses it. And now that's opened the door for Baraka. Here we go. Baraka's literally taken second place. That last exit into Spoon has not helped Fingerboy.
The DRS deflection points coming up here. He won't have DRS. No,
Fingerboy going for the move, but look at Jake. Jake just gets past him. Nicely done there as he comes flying through, and they are going to have DRS. Now, let's have a look at this little battle here. Jakey is actually in third place. He's catching up to Baraka in second, and Baraka's going to try and see if he can actually get a bit of fresh air, which is going to help him a bit so he can actually start challenging Oates. But that was really bad for Fingerboy. He's doing such a good job, and then he had a bad exit out of Spoon.
Yeah, it looks like Fingerboy is all over the back of JKB now, looking to reclaim his position.
Yeah. Well, there's Square as well. Square's catching up to Fingerboy as well in the Alfa Romeo and doing a pretty good job about it as well. Mr. Baraka's got a 3-second time penalty. There we go. This is going to be, that is not going to help him anyway, because look at Jakey. He's right to the gearbox of Baraka. He's going to try and go for the move on the inside, but he's not close enough. But this is, again, this is helping Oates. Yes, right. But look at this already. Look at the times at the moment. While Mr. Baraka's battling with Jakey, Oates has managed to move himself almost a second away down the road. So this is actually helping Oates massively.
Yeah. I think JKB might get a move on the straight. Same with FRA Square, might make a move on Fingerboy.
This is turning out to be a very good
JKB. This is going to be a wild start-finish straight. Let's see what happens.
Well, okay, right. Golden wasn't close enough for us off. Here we go. Right, free out. Wow,
right up the gearbox here of Mr. Baraka. On the medium tyres, he's done very, very well. He cannot get past Baraka, but look at Baraka as well. And we've now got a 5-car battle. And this is purely, well, at the moment, this is actually for the lead, because Oates is in first. Then you've got Baraka. Baraka literally almost makes a mistake, and then literally almost opened the door for Jakey to have a look. But he just literally, he's just letting Baraka look. And he's having another look. There we go. He's going for the inside move. And what an overtake from Jakey. And look at Baraka trying to get as close as he can. That was a brilliant move. Oh, there's been contact. Oh my goodness gracious me, here goes Fingerboy, he's having a look now. This is going around the hairpin, and look at Jakey round the inside, trying to battle with Baraka. Oh my goodness gracious me, that was an interesting couple of laps, wasn't it? A few couple of corners, wasn't it, Stapleton? Yeah, mate. Oh, what's happened to
Baraka's gone off.
What happened?
What's happened to Baraka? He's just literally lost it. I don't know what happened there. There was no contact. Jakey was nowhere near him. And next thing you know, Baraka's gone off the track. What's happened to him?
Oh
dear.
That's just, now Oates is just in a whole world of his own right now. Different universe.
He is indeed. Absolutely he is. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that word. It's disgraceful. Right, anyway, here we go.
Absolutely.
So, Finger Boy. Yeah, no, not that word. The other word. Indeed.
He is.
Indeed. So, here we go. Right, okay, so Oates is doing a really good job. Viper is moving himself up to 5th place, and Mr. Baraka has decided to go into the pits. I think those soft tyres were screaming. They were screaming, I think, so that's probably one of the reasons why he's pitted. Now, the thing about it is, those medium tyres will easily do 17 laps around this track. It won't be an issue. And this could be a really interesting the undercut is very interesting. Well, it's very powerful around Suzuka as well, because it's quite a fast track. What do you reckon here then? Do you reckon that Finger Boy will probably try and pit now, or do you think he's going to try and stay out with Square?
Well, do you know, I think if JKB holds it together, I'll come back to that question, but I do believe if JKB holds it together, he could go for the win here, because he is on the medium tyre, the slower tyre, and is keeping up with the soft runners here. But taking into consideration they are worn softs and the mediums are faster right now. But JKB has had very good pace throughout, so he could definitely push for a win today. He's got the pace.
What about Oates though? What about Oates? Because Oates is on the medium tyres as well, so they're both on the same sort of strategy. So obviously Oates has got a decent sort of load, but here comes Jakey. He's got DRS. He's got a great exit at the Casio Triangle, and he is going to make the move on Oates. Let's see if he goes around the outside. Oh no, he doesn't. He thinks he's going to the inside. No, he doesn't. And Oates just literally closes the door twice on Jake. Says, "No, son, that's mine. Go on, sod off. You're not having this. Get out of the way."
Yeah, and Finger Boy's went into the pits for some mediums now, so he's looking to get the undercut, as is Mr. Baraka and VRT Golden.
Right, where has Baraka come out? Baraka literally, he's behind Finger Boy, so that undercut did not work on Finger Boy, but it also depends on, the other guys as well. It's obviously Easton, up to 5th place, doing a pretty good job on the racing point at the moment, so that's a pretty good job as he stands. Viper doing a really good job in the 4th, but he's already won the championship, so he's just having the time of his life, obviously, at the moment. Now, Oates, he's got Jakey all over his gearbox. This is for the lead. These two are just battling, both on medium tyres, both on the same sort of strategy, 10-lap-old medium tyres. Fair play to Square, 10-lap-old soft tyres. Maybe he's just staying out just a little bit longer because he feels that he's fast enough to keep up with these guys. But he's going to have to pit sooner or later, and then we'll see where he comes out of it.
JKB's going to have a good run. He's looking to get a better run than Oates onto the straight here. I think he might get the move done before
he is. What an exit that is. What an exit from Jakey. And here he goes. DRS wide open. Oates knows he's literally he's a sitting duck. And here comes literally Jake and takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Actually gets past him without any dramas. And there he goes and he takes the lead. Nicely done now.
No, it's all up to Jakey here to keep this lead. As he has been pushing on from the back of the grid. Practically.
Golden's got a 3-second time penalty, he's sitting in 10th place. Now, Baraka and Finger Boy, they're moving slowly up the track. They're in 7th and 8th, respectively. But obviously, at the moment, VRT Golden's set the fastest lap in the race. He has got, literally 2-lap-old medium tyres. And obviously, Finger Boy has got a slight of lack pressure tyres at the moment. So, we'll keep an eye on this little battle at the moment.
After this lap.
Obviously, the next person to probably pit will probably be Zizou and Square. But the question you've got to ask yourself is, when do these guys, the medium guys, come into the track? Do they come in at lap 2017? Or do they try and hold their time and see if those medium tyres will last another 3 extra laps to go to lap 20? What would you do in this situation, Square?
I don't know, I think I'd just stick to my normal strategy, to be honest.
But would you come in lap 17 or would you go in lap 20? What would you do if you was in the mediums?
Lap 17 probably. And just take the softs for 10 laps.
And Square's in the pits?
Yep.
And he's got a 5-second time penalty for speed in the pit lane.
I know it's just going to look up the inside here.
Me.
He has a little look, but he doesn't decide to take the move. Thinks better of it.
Right. Zizou is in the pits. Right, Square is coming out. Here comes Fingerboy. Will we get in front of Square? I'm not too sure. We'll have a look. Yes, he will. Just about. Where is Mr. Baraka? Will he actually be able to get in touch in front of Square? I'm not too sure. No, he won't. So the undercut for Baraka has not worked, but Fingerboy's has. So he is slowly but surely moving up this track. Will he be able to be fast enough to try and catch up with the leaders and possibly take the lead for the race? What do you reckon on that one, Square?
Well, he could definitely go for it, but Viper here, he's steaming through the track here. He's definitely made it some ground.
He is, but we've got a battle again. Look at Oates. He's caught up to Jakey in second place, so he's not allowed to let Jakey get away with this at the moment. And basically, he is catching up in his own 130 yard. And as you rightfully said, Viper, he's been moving up the track very, very easily. But at the moment, as it stands, if we was to stop the race now and give driver a date, it would go to Jakey for making 13 positions up from start, really. So it's been a really good start from him. Here we go. Right, Oates, he's still not close enough. Jakey's just got a great exit out of that chicane, but he has got DRS, so he will try and get close enough to him, close, but not close enough, I should say.
Yeah. Jakey is now the dictator of this race, and it's up to him to stay consistent. As Viper pulls in 2 tenths in that last lap.
I think Viper is the spectator because he's just sitting in the background trying to see whether these guys make a mistake.
And there's a back marker.
Jakey's just
left it.
Oh yeah, Jakey's just flying away. He's got almost over a second gap, and yes, it is. Yeah, it's lefted, I think it is. Yes, it is. It's lefted. He's in 11th place.
The lobby, I think.
Has he? He should have done.
I think he has, mate.
Oh dear, let's have a look. I'll try and see if we can get him back in. Yeah, try again. Right, okay. Oh no! What's Jakey done? Jakey spun! Oh my goodness! What was that all about?
What happened?
I have no idea. I just literally got back into the screen, and then Jakey, he started weaving and lost the back end and spun. And it's like, what on earth happened there? There was no need for it, and that is just literally handed the victory pretty much back to Oates on a platter.
And now Easton's going to have Jakey B slipped, DRS up this straight. I think Jakey B may lose a position here and drop out of the podium as he pits for the softs, maybe, or has he lost front wing?
I don't think he's lost front wing, but if he's pitting for the softs now, that's a big ask to do at least 12-13 laps on those soft tyres. It's just asking a lot.
Yeah, he has.
Now, where's he going to come out? Is he going to come out behind Mr. Baraka, or let's have a look? Where is Mr. Baraka? He is. Mr. Baraka's got past him on the medium tyres. And so has Golden. Wow. So yes, I think he must have had wind damage. I don't know where he got it because he didn't look like he actually had wind damage. But Easton has done. He's up to 3rd place at the moment. He's just going past Lefty at the moment. Who's
Viper's
one
close
of the
a full second to Oates here.
Viper is just doing a very good job.
Yeah, on
a very good job on the Williams at the moment. Now, the question you got to ask yourself was Jakey. Obviously, I don't know what he was thinking coming into Spoon. He just literally, it was basically he come out of the corner for turn 12, come up to Spoon, and he had everything under control. And then it looks as if he started weaving, and then the back end just went. And he just spun out of control. Fortunately enough, he didn't hit the wall, but that just opened the door massively for Viper and Oates to just pull away. And then, as you said, he just had to pit, and he's all the way down into 8th place now. So that's really not done him any favours. And while we've been watching this, Golden has got past Baraka. But no, actually, Golden was behind Baraka, and Golden made their overtake on Baraka. So basically, Golden's moved himself up to 6th place, and Jakey is in 8th, and he's got soft tyres. And here we go, we're going to have another battle here because Jakey. There we go. It looks as if who's in the pits? Easton is in the pits. He's decided to come in the pits now. Let's see where he comes out. Whether he's not. He's going to come out behind this little battle here between Jakey, Baraka, and Golden. And Golden's gone too deep. Oh, who we lost? It's Baraka.
I think that was Jakey's fault.
Jakey as well. What on earth has gone on here?
This race has just went to complete shambles for Jakey here.
Oh my! I do not know. Oh my goodness gracious
Easton up
me!
at P6 now. But I think Easton's got
what on
wing
earth
damage.
happened there? I didn't catch that.
Safety car.
It's a virtual safety car at the moment. What actually happened there, then, Sacred? What actually happened?
I do believe it was. There was a bit of contact in turn 1. I need to clip that. Oh no, I can't clip it. Oh.
No, we can't clip it. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the drivers will clip it, but if I mean, Jakey's got the 5-second time penalty for causing the collision with Baraka. So I'm only assuming, and I'm only assuming that it looks as if Golden and because I know Jakey was catching Baraka up. Obviously, he was on soft tyres. But it looks as if. Who's that? Who's the main two in the pits? Oh yeah, the top two, like Oates and Viper. So they're both going to go on the soft tyres now.
Their finger boy's going to take the lead, I do believe. Oh.
He is actually, yes he is. And Baraka has left the session. I don't know what's happening now. I'm going to try and see if we can get him back. Oh no, he's retired, isn't he? He's retired, that's why, so. Oh dear. Well, I have no words for what just happened.
Marshall is all over the back of the Mercedes of Zizou. And make sure I take.
And Marshall has made the move, and he's made the move stick, and he's moved up to 7th place. Good overtake there for Corey Marshall. Right, Jakey is in 9th place. He's coming into the pits now. I don't know what's going to happen with him. So that is, well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. Actually, perfectly honest, it looks as if it was a great battle, and it looks as if somebody's made a mistake. So we'll have to have a look at that. Right, Viper's on the soft tyres. He's actually made his way up to 4th. Oates is in 3rd on the soft tyres as well. He's trying to catch up with Square, who's just come around Spoon, who has got Fingerboy in front of him. And we have got 10 laps left, and we have got 10 drivers. So everybody is scoring a point as far as anybody else is concerned. Right. Yep. Where do we go with this, Sacred? We've got 10 laps to go. It's been carnage, I have to say.
No battles going on right now, but... And Corey Marshall spun on the exit of Spoon.
Oh no, what is going on around here? We've got drivers spinning all over the place. It looks as if either they're I'm not too sure. Is it the setup? Is it their cars? I don't know what's going on here. But Easton's just at the fastest lap of the race.
As many spins just randomly. I think that must be just... I don't know, let's just say suspension failure. I've never
I don't know what it is. I mean, you know, these guys have been driving around with no traction. I know this is a difficult track, but the battle we've got now is for first because Square is catching up to Fingerboy in the Williams. He's in the Alfa Romeo. And I will keep an eye. Well, actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. In the next couple of laps, I'll have a look at the penalty situation. That will be interesting to have a look at. I know that Square has got a 5-second time penalty because he did speed in the pit lanes. So that will be interesting to have a look at. And I think Oates, who is slowly but surely catching up to this battle in the soft tyres. Now, the question you've got to ask yourself, Sacred, will those soft tyres last for the rest of the race?
They will make it to the end. They're only 1 lap old, and they've got 11 laps, or 9 laps to go. So they're basically only going to be 10 laps old by the end. They might not be able to keep up with the mediums, but I think saying that, they might be the same. They might be the same pace at the end. So
Square's got a 3-second time penalty.
He must have just ran over that chicane more. He's just abusing the track limits here.
Looks as if he is, and here comes Square. He's having a look. He's getting close enough to Fingerboy, but Fingerboy literally sees him coming, closes the door, and look at who's just coming around the corner now. And there's two other cars. There's Oates and there's Viper. They're both catching up to this little battle going on. And while these two are battling, this has opened the door for Oates and Viper to join into this train. And as you said just right a minute ago, bearing in mind that obviously Fingerboy and Oat are square on 8 and 6 lap old medium tyres. The other guys are only on 2 lap old soft tyres.
And
we've only got, what, 8...
That Viper and Oates catch the Square and Fingerboy, their tyres will be equal. That's how the strategies do play out. Soft, medium and medium soft, they'll all be the same speed at the end of the race. It's just up to whoever can manage their tyres the best and have a pace advantage.
Well, it's not only that, also it's ERS as well, deployment as well, because if you look at this, I was having a look at the ERS. Obviously, all the drivers. Viper's got 25%, Oates has got 60%, Square's got 40%, and you've got Fingerboy, he's only on 22%. So it looks as if Fingerboy is using pretty much bits and pieces here and everywhere. He's down to 14%. He's trying to get a bit of a gap between him and Square, because Oates is going to have a great run out of the Casio corner. Fingerboy's got a 5-second time penalty. Now that has opened the door massively now to Oates and to Viper to possibly take the win and take second place. So here comes Oates. He's got DRS. Will he be close enough to get past Square? I don't know. This is going to be close though, isn't it, Escaping? This is actually going to be close. Oh, there's been contact. Oh my goodness gracious me, Square lost it. But fortunately enough, Oates saw it coming, managed to block it off, didn't get any wind damage out of it, and managed to keep it on the track. But my goodness gracious me, again, we're having problems with track conditions, aren't we?
Yeah, it's definitely something on this track. It's definitely on some different type of gravy, this one.
Oh, God's sake, don't say that. You've been heading around for stacking too much, haven't you? Different type of gravy. Unbelievable. It's the sort of thing he says, and so it's things that Easton says. Oh dear.
Well, anyway, Easton shouldn't really be saying that, he's Scottish. I shouldn't be saying it, mate, either. What am I on?
Yeah, I know, different type of gravy. You know what I mean?
Different type of gravy.
Right, here we go. Right, Oates, he's going to have a great exit here. Out of 130 yards, Square goes too deep. He's literally lost a bit of time there. So here comes Oates. He's got all the time in the world to try and get past Square, but he can literally just hold back as we come round 130 yards. Again, getting too close. Square just goes a little bit too deep. Look at Oates having a look. He's going to hold fire because he knows he's going to have DRS. And he's going to have a great exit, which he does. Good exit there, and he's going to have DRS on Square. But here we go. So Square's going to try and see if he can get out of that, literally, the air between him and Oates. So here comes Oates, literally trying to get as close as he can. But I think Square had DRS on Fingerboy. So that didn't help Oates at all. But here we go, round the S-curves again. And now we've got a 4-car battle for the lead. And I'll have a look at the penalty situation. But I'm pretty sure Fingerboy's got a 5-second time penalty. Square's got 8 seconds worth of time penalties. And I don't think, I'm pretty much sure, Oates and Viper have not got a penalty. But here goes Oates again. Just all over the gearbox of Square. He's trying to get
himself a 3-second time penalty.
Oh my goodness gracious me, that is literally not what Oates wanted to do, because that is literally opened the door for Viper.
I think
to
Viper's
try and take the win.
He's got the win if he just keeps his head cool, mate. Oh,
yeah, exactly. The championship winner, he didn't even qualify, and then already he's literally looking at taking the win here at Japan. I don't know what else to say, really, probably. So you know what to say there, say Chris, I thought to himself.
I'm getting one to me.
You even said to yourself, don't do it, Oates, you know what I mean? Wow.
Yeah. Big boy words, mate, big boy words.
Big boy words. Right, here comes Viper. Viper's battling with
oh,
he's looking to make the move. He is going to try to make the move on the inside and on the outside as well.
He's got very good traction.
And he goes Square. He's actually catching up to him. He's got a great exit on the Fingerboy. Here he goes. He's going for the move, and he does make the move stick this time and goes round the outside into turn 1 and takes the lead in the Grand Prix. To say here, Sacred. I'm running out of things to say between these two. These guys are just battling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's just unbelievable, isn't it?
Fancy if there's been a battle for almost 22 laps, a 4-way battle in these front runners. Easton's made up some ground on Golden here, so he'll be looking for maybe a P2 finish from there. If he can just get past
Possibly.
Golden.
Well, it depends, Remus. But
Yeah,
I don't think he
P3.
will do. But this 4-car battle at the lead is absolutely superb. So we've got a great ending to the race. I'm just going to do a quick thing now. I'm going to quickly check the penalties while we keep an eye on what's going on now. So Square, let's work. Penalty, 1, 2. Oh, actually, I'm right. Turn back. Square's got loads of penalties. He's actually got a 5-second penalty and 12 seconds worth of time penalties as well. That's not good for him. Fingerboy has got a 5-second time penalty. Oates, we know, has got a 3-second time penalty. Viper, 2 warnings.
Oates is going to have a run on Fingerboy, and Viper's going to have a run on Oates. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. I don't think there will be any overtakes here, but unless Oates can pull away from Viper a little bit.
So top 6, as it stands, penalty situation at the moment. Top 6. Here he goes left. Here comes Oates again. He's having a look around. Fingerboy having a look around the inside. Fingerboy just closes the gap. The Williams boy is working hand in hand at the moment. They're sitting in 2nd and 4th. But we know, going by the penalty situation, Square has got pretty much 17 seconds worth of time penalties. Then we've got Fingerboy who's got a 5-second time penalty. Oates has got a 3-second time penalty. Viper's only got 2 warnings. Golden has got a 3-second time penalty, and Easton has got no warnings and no penalties.
Could get a podium here if he just plays this safe.
Yeah, possibly. There's a possibility. You never know.
I think Golden has got penalties. Did you mention?
Yes, he has. He's got a 3-second time penalty, but also he may also get into trouble with that situation that happened early in the race between him and Ryzen, when he actually rejoined the track in a dangerous manner. And I'm sure, as I said, I know the stewards will probably have a look at that after the race. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Right. Okay. So let's have let's keep an eye on this.
Oh, she's going round the outside at 130R. He's got the move done.
This is good. Wow. Ooh. I'll tell you what, Viper almost got clipped there by his own teammate. Because I think that at the moment, this was actually going to be interesting. And I just saw in the background, Golden and Easton are slowly but surely catching up to this little train that's forming for literally 2nd place between Oates, Fingerboy and Viper. Look how close these 3 are. This is great driving. This is absolutely super. I mean, all right, yeah, I know we've had a few incidents and a few spins and a few cars that have crashed out, but this little battle here we've had for the last few laps has been absolutely awesome, isn't it, Sacred?
Definitely, mate. It's kept us on our toes. that's the thing. Well, these drivers will be on their toes the whole time, but like, see, if you take your eye off the ball at any point in this track, you will be punished for it. Like this
yeah, we've seen that, haven't we? For drivers already, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, Jakey being one of them. Yeah, Jakey being one of them, and we don't know what happened with Callum Hawkes. Unfortunately, he got crashed out. Mr. Baraka, you know, again, another driver that unfortunately had a bit of an incident. And then we had another incident with Jakey. He actually lost his front wing, had to come back in and get a new front wing for his car. So, fortunately enough, he had another set of soft tyres, so you can actually continue on. A medium tyres, which is on 20-lap-old medium tyres. Oh, here comes Viper as well. He's
going to make the dive.
Boy, and just have a look. Will he make? Yeah, he looks like team orders and he takes the space.
He's going to have DRS as well, because he passed on in the detection point, so he will be able to fend off his teammate here.
Yeah, he will, because I know Fingerboy also got DRS as well, because obviously he was close enough to Oates to try and make the move stick. But at the moment, we've got 2 laps to go, and at the moment, it is clearly seen that the championship winner is going to take 1st place. But more importantly, there's Golden and there is Easton. He's catching up as well, this little train. So Easton may possibly, there is a possibility that Easton may get a podium. Could be interesting, couldn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So like that guy out of, you know, trading places, you know what I mean? So, yeah, have you seen that guy? Yeah. You know what I mean? So, Right, anyway, so let's have a look at this. Anyway, so Oates doing a very good job in second place, but he's unfortunately, he will get a podium today, and there is no doubt to that, and he deserves a podium for his drive today, but unfortunately, he has picked up the penalty. He didn't pick up the penalty, he could still be battling Viper for the lead, but unfortunately, Viper's done a really, really good job, and importantly, I think we need to talk about driver of the day. What do you reckon, Sacred?
I think we should have the chat's opinion on this. Who they think deserves
Well, at the
driver of
moment,
day.
the person that's probably looking at driver of the day is Viper, because he's made 9 positions up. He's got himself into third. He's doing a very, very good job. But I think I'm going to keep an eye on. We'll keep an eye on. Last 2 laps to go. Easton's doing a very good job in the racing.
Oates is all over the back of Square now.
Right, yeah, Square on those medium tyres, because he is actually on. Let's have a look. He's on 13 lap old medium tyres. Oates is on 9 lap old soft tyres. Now, you said earlier in when these guys pitted that the soft tyres and the medium tyres will all come to their own. Medium tyres might be slightly a bit faster, but nothing major. Is that right or is that wrong?
I think they're about equal at this stage in the race. If I'm honest.
Well, I'll tell you what. We have got a lap and a half of this race left, and it's going to be interesting. We've got 22 viewers watching us this evening so far. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. And it will be awesome to keep on watching what we're doing. But we've got literally a lap and a half. We're almost just over a lap to go, and this battle is intensifying as we speak.
It's taking advantage of the error made out of the exit of Spoon by Square, and there's a bit of contact there. Square just keeps on covering him off. He can't make the move here.
He does. He's
very,
not
very
allowing
desperate.
these guys to get past. And this is not looking good
Viper's
because he
got
comes. Here we go. They go for a free wide into Casio triangle.
And now
Who's going to
Square's
make the
been hit
mistake?
off.
And then it looks as if Square's just gone. Where's Square gone? Square's got a 3-second time penalty. It's like as if he literally just went carried on.
I don't think that wasn't his fault. He get hit into the chicane.
Yeah, he did. He took the line that Ayrton Senna did, and that has opened the door up for Viper to move up to second. And we're on the last lap of the race because Square, even though he's got all those time penalties, Viper, who's won the championship, is up to second place.
I don't know if Viper
Finger
knows.
Boy is all over the place.
I don't know if Viper knows that they've got that many penalties. He's pushing quite hard here.
I think Viper is, but I'm not too sure because obviously they're not. Well, last time I spoke to him, Viper did say that some of them were in the party together because Viper really close into Square. He's getting a bit too close. He's having a look around the inside. Will he actually make the move stick? I'm not too sure. No, Square covers him off. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I found sounded a bit scarce there for a second. You know what I mean? As he comes flying around the... I was putting my Scouser accent on there for a second. Alright, mate. You know what I mean? So, anyway, here comes Viper, round Spoon. Right, Square, he makes a mistake coming out of the exit. We have got literally literally less than half a lap of this race left to go. Look at Viper all over the gearbox of Square. He's just going to try and make the move stick. And look at, here comes, we're going to have this new racing again.
Switch
and
back.
Coming up to Casio corner. And look at
goes
Viper. He wants to take the lead. He's going side by side.
He's been hit.
Oh, there's been contact. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. Finger Boy's got a 5-second time penalty. Right, let's have a look. Oates does take the win. Finger Boy gets second. Easton gets a podium. Finishes third. Golden gets fourth. Square finishes fifth. Viper does not finish. There was contact between him and Square. And that literally... Oh my goodness gracious me, what a controversial ending to the Japanese Grand Prix, but what a win for Oates. Oh my god, I can't believe that either. Fingerboy gets second, but what a podium for Easton. Third place in the Racing Point. I do have to say, I feel sorry for Viper, massively sorry for Viper. But I tell you what, driver of the day, Easton.
Yeah, definitely. He's raced a consistent race, to say the least. Picked up no penalties.
No penalties. I cannot believe the ending we just saw. That was an ending and a half. I've seen some really unbelievable endings, but that literally goes right on top for everything. I feel really sorry for Viper.
I think
because
Viper
unfortunately
might just get the win on penalties anyway. from that?
Well, I'll tell you something. There's going to be a lot of talk from the stewards tonight because there have been quite a number of incidents, and that right there was. I can understand Square doing what he had to do, but it was no. Well, oh, it's a bit of a shame for Viper, but that's not taking anything away from Oates or Fingerboy or Easton in that fact, because they've both, all three of them, deserved their podiums. They raced a fantastic race, especially Oates as well in the Toro Rosso. Fingerboy did a really good job in Williams, but more importantly, driver of the day, RSF1 Easton, really good podium as well. So fantastic from them guys. And I'm going to get everybody into the podium, and I'll get them in there. Do you want to take us through the top 10, please?
Yes. So AVR Oates with Toro Rosso in first place, Fingerboy in second, Easton in third, VRT Golden in fourth, fifth is Alfa Romeo of FRA Square, Zizou Mercedes, Corey Marshall McLaren 7th, 8th is ERL Viper, 9th JKB, 10th VRT Lifted, and outside the top 10 these guys did not finish. I'm going to go through the racing incidents for the stewards real quick.
No problem. Right, I think Fingerboy can't join us on comms. I think he can't speak, he doesn't speak that well of English, so that's fine. Oh, he's here actually, I'll take that back. Right, we'll come back to that anyway. Right, let's start with third place. If all of you can just tick your boxes there to include your audio, please, gentlemen. That'd be much appreciated. And we'll start with third place. Mr. Easton, congratulations. Congratulations getting third, podium, and driver of the day as well. So congratulations on that one, mate. Talk us through your race.
To be honest, it was pretty boring until the last stint, until I started to catch Golden up near the end, and then he got away. But I think his tyres started to die off, and I just turned everything up the last 2 laps and just managed to close him up, which did in fact give me the podium. I don't know what happened in the last corner between Viper and Square, but it was a great race anyways, and enjoyed it.
Good man, good man. Sacred, anything you'd like to ask Easton?
Aye mate, congrats on your podium, very consistent race from yourself. What are your thoughts going into Brazil, the last race of the season?
We'll love a good bit of Brazil, so hopefully I can get good points again.
Yeah. Are you confident for Brazil, yeah?
Yeah, do like a bit of Brazil.
Aye, good stuff. Aye, well, I
Cool,
wish
cool.
you luck
Well,
for
congratulations, Easton.
Brazil. And congrats.
So we'll look forward to that. We'll look forward to that. Fingerboy, second place. Congratulations there, yeah, man. Well done. You had a really good battle. Actually, your battle was all the way through from pretty much most of the time, and then you managed to have this little battle with Votes, which we'll come to in a bit when we ask him. But congratulations getting second place. But at one point, you were sitting in fourth. Did you talk to us about your race? I mean, how was your race for you?
I didn't expect to get the podium. Japan is not one of my favorite tracks. I started like P2, and I wanted to stay behind the Toro Rosso because like I knew the mediums will get better and better, and that happened. I boxed lap 11, and I knew that Square had a lot of penalties, and I didn't had one until lap number 25, and I got a ridiculous 5-second time penalty.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you do, if you just go over just a little bit over that chicane, the game will punish you. Unfortunately, because if you have all your wheels off the track, it will catch you out. So, unfortunately, it is one of those things.
Yeah, I think if I didn't have a penalty, I would have won the race. But, well, that's it.
Well, second place is still a good, finish for you.
It's very good. It's very good.
Sacred, would you like to ask anything of Fingerboy there?
Aye, mate.
Perspective.
Are you feeling confident going into Brazil next week?
Well, yes and no, because like Brazil is a track which I don't have pace, but I like it. So we'll see.
I will. Well, I wish you luck, mate, and congratulations on your P2 today.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
very consistent race from yourself, and good luck for Brazil. And we're gonna
Thank
move
you.
on to the P1, the race winner Oates, a new addition to CCRL. It's had two very, very good races recently, and I'll leave it to you, Tomo, to ask him the questions.
No, that's fair enough. Well, congratulations, Oates, for getting the win. Had a really well, it looked like it was quite enjoyable for you because you was constantly in battles all the way through, whether it be with obviously the Williams and Viper, or you had Square at one point, then you had loads of things going on around you, but took the win. You must have been a bit brassed off that you got a penalty, because we were sitting there going, hoping you won't get a penalty, and you got one. So it's a bit of a nightmare. But talk us through your race.
Obviously we put it on pole. I was in our second time in CCRL, so that was a really good lap time. We started on the mediums, went in on the softs. Managed to get the soft runners behind me pretty much the whole time until Jakey B, obviously on the mediums, got past me. Saved a bit of ERS and fuel. He then binned it. Unfortunate for him. Didn't see what happened there, to be honest. Then obviously the Viper started to catch us. Made our pit stops, and then just all about keeping the gap to Viper as we caught the top two. Got in a bit of a scuffle with them, and then we got in a battle with Viper, and then it was just constant battles. It was a really good race, to be fair. I couldn't relax for one bit throughout the race. Then when I got that penalty, I was very annoyed because the other two warnings were very stupid of me. So I was quite annoyed to get that penalty, and I knew Viper didn't have a penalty, so I was praying they'd get a penalty, but obviously you can't always hope on penalties. I wanted to beat them on track anyway, and then went to the last corner. Square defended. Viper tried to go for a switchback, and it looked like they just made contact on the exit as Viper's front on the Square's rear, and he spun round, and I won on penalties. So can't moan, to be fair. Good race.
Yeah.
No, very good race there. Very good race. Take it away, Square. What have you got to ask our race winner?
Well, is Brazil a favourite track of yours, and are you feeling confident going into next week's race?
I reckon Brazil's quite a decent track for me. Definitely been doing it a lot more lately and getting a lot better. So we'll definitely be looking forward to that one next week. I just also want to say thanks to Zeno for the strategy. Helped me out a lot there.
Yeah. Aye. Well, aye. So
Alright,
that was a very, very consistent race from yourself. You did manage to fend off Square quite a bit. He was definitely keeping you on your toes in the remaining laps, and Fingerboy as well, keeping the pressure up as you do. And
Yeah.
well, you're definitely making a statement here in CCRL, I must say.
Definitely, yeah. If you
it's a
only
very
been in
good
for two
second race for me.
races, you're doing very, very well, Oates. I have to say. So I commend you on that one. So, but I think, to say, Chris, I think that brings us to a close now, doesn't it? So just before we end the stream, as Sacred has just said, our next race is obviously tomorrow. It's F3, and obviously next week we will be back here this time next week. Hopefully with Sacred Gamer and myself, watching the guys perform the last race of CCRL and the Brazilian Grand Prix. Will Oates make it free? Will Oates do another win? Will Fingerboy get on the podium again, or will Easton actually do something better than third place? You never know. But in the meantime, obviously, from myself and from Sacred, it's been a pleasure commentating with you today, buddy. And we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to seeing you guys again next week.
Yep. That must mention, next week will be the last race in F1 2019, and we'll be moving on to F1 2020. Hopefully, a much better game and better driving physics, obviously, because there's no downforce in this game at all. It's just grip on the tyres. But I want to thank everyone who's tuned into this stream, and I want to thank these guys on the podium here and everyone else in F1 for putting on a very, very good show. And this is CCRL, and we are going to be signing off. I hope you all have a good evening, and see you later.